Hello and welcome to the Musical Instrument Investigator. Today we are on the website of Anderson Garland Auctioneers based in the UK. It's been a little while, I think, since we last went to an auction on Anderson Garland, but finally we are here. So we have the music auction, which is due to go live tomorrow on Thursday the 28th of October. It is Wednesday the 27th today, so actually quite a lot of lots. There's 242, a whole range of musical instruments on this particular auction, and I believe that the buyer's premium is 26.4%, as we'll see when we kind of start clicking on the lots. So that is quite high and also a bit of an odd number, but yeah, so that's it. So yeah, without further ado, let's kind of have a look at what we've got. I think the pictures are quite numerous for this auction, but we shall see. So the first lot is a new standard trombone by Bessen, which is cased. Estimate is £40 to £60. Initial impression, fairly decent pictures. And then we have a Starline trombone in a case. Once again, pictures are good. £30 to £50 is the estimate. Looks like we've got potentially some condition reports that you can get as well. Some information about the specific auction. So a Hawk's trombone and another, £40 to £60 here. Some details here. And triumphonic trombone, a lot of trombones. A Bessen Class A trombone. Have to say that the photos are pretty good. Unusual to see so many photos for kind of non-violin related instruments. A tuba mute, even with the tuba mute, has four photos, so this is quite impressive so far. Hawk's tenor horn, and there's even high res photos as well, so yeah, I'm impressed thus far. There's very numerous in terms of photos, so yep, that's a good sign. A Bessen B flat to A quick change rotary trumpet. Estimate is £40 to £70 there. So we have once again quite a lot of photos there. Interesting. Booty & Co. cornet. Some nice engraving there. And a Distin cornet. And a J. Hyam cornet. And a JTL cornet. To say that the pictures are pretty crisp. And a Corton Amati saxophone. Once again, I can't fault these pictures so far. A Gisborne flute. And a set of David Burley Northumbrian small pipes. I'm sure that this will probably be popular. These tend to be fairly popular. That seems like a better way of going through the pictures actually. Another set of Northumbrian small pipes. Yep. Wow, 18 photos on that. That is quite an amount of photos, really. That is certainly going beyond the norm on that. But that is good to see. An Alvari piano accordion here. Once again, these are very good photos. I think we probably don't have time to go through everything in that much detail. Wheatstone 57 key McCann duet concertina, so estimate £1,200 to £1,500. We know that these are quite popular, so I expect that will sell quite well. And Lacanal English system concertina there, £600 to £800. It's not so many pictures on that one. Lacanal mini concertina there, there's a few more pictures, but I think we get the idea. Lacanal Anglo system concertina. And Le Petit Accordino, it's a sweet little thing. Lacanal 48 key English system concertina. A 21 button concertina there. Oh, a violin labelled Carlo Fisori, 1887, cased with a bow. Let's have a look at these pictures in wonderful high definition. It's a picture of that label. These are very good photos actually. There's the bow, which is not too spectacular. Violin is a bit more interesting. Length back 36. And a violin with two bows cased, a small student violin, length back 33.5. Let's have a look what images. We have 15 images here. I think that bow has seen better days. Both of those bows. Well, that's just a bit of a bend there. Don't think there's that much use out of those, sadly. Okay. And 11 violin bows for a pair. It's just all kind of mainly sticks there. There's one interesting frog there, but potentially some interesting sticks there. French violin labelled Paul Bailey, so the estimate's £3,000 to £5,000. Handwritten letter from William Morley, Bedford Park, London, stating that the violin was made for the 1881 Manchester exhibition, and the violin's been in his possession for 45 years and played in various orchestras, including the London Queen's Hall, London Philharmonic, and London Symphony Orchestra, and that the violin had been valued in 1972 by Messrs. Beer, so for £300. Well, certainly looks interesting, has potential. Does look like a fairly decent instrument. Good bit of letters accompanying provenancer. Be curious to see how this one does. I mean, picture wise, amazing. Yeah, very impressed. Anderson Garland, you're getting A-star marks. Okay, so cello bow, estimate £1 to £150. That's nickel mounted. Nice shot of the head there, very good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very impressed. That was lot 277A. French violin bow stamped FN Voron, Paris, £600 to £800. Let's have a quick look at the photos here. Definitely had a fair bit of use. Nice head. Some good detail there. I think they appreciate the value of a good picture. 2 bass bows there. I think we don't need to get into that too much. Violin bow by Fritz Meinl. Let's have a quick look. A shot at the head and then at the frog. And cello and bow cased at 8 to 1200 pounds. A cello probably English, early 20th century. Let's have a look at the 16 pictures. Nice, it comes with a case. And a bow, always handy. It looks in good condition actually. Yep. Okay. An early 20th century violin after Sebastian Klotz. So let's investigate this further. Looks like a fairly standardy trade instrument, but I mean in good condition. 3 to 400, it seems believable. And aria 5-string banjo here, and an inlaid 6-string banjo. John Gray banjolele, a dulcimer and a 5-string banjo. A good collection of things there. Mandolin banjo. Tanglewood Cove Creek banjo. Okay, and let's have a quick look at the back. And a Deering Good Time 2 Special Classic 5-string banjo. John Gray tenor banjo there. John Gray tenor plectrum banjo. A Stag A-style mandolin. A Pilgrim A-style mandolin. An Ashbury F-style mandolin. A Kentucky Octave mandola. An Ashbury Electro Acoustic A-style mandolin. H&S twin neck electric bass guitar. Colin Morrison classical guitar, 2 to 300 pounds there. Dated 2011, dated 152. Let's have a quick look at the back there. Let's have a look at a few more of the images. Has potential there. I think that's quite a low estimate. That does look quite interesting. A Frank McCoy classical guitar here from 2013. Once again, another kind of interesting looking guitar there. An Almanza 457 classical guitar. It's fairly standard. PRS SE single cut cherry burst electric guitar there. Pretty standard fare. Yamaha Pacifica 112 JOVS. Pretty good standard Strat style guitars. A Lacotte, a restored Lacotte style parlor guitar with flame maple back and side. Replaced spruce top, moustache bridge fitted with a set of Whitner ebony friction flamenco tuning pegs, 2 to 300 pounds. Well, it looks very clean. Might be an okay player. Looks interesting. A German parlor guitar, 19th century. Another fairly standard fare thing. Interesting back. A 1920s German parlor guitar. Curious simple top. And a cello guitar, possibly Egmont branded Antoria. It's curious. I'm not sure the kind of cello guitar description comes from. Lorenzo Dreadnought guitar there. Jose Ramirez Studio classical guitar. An Encore Strat Pathfinder amplifier and a Hohner guitar. Good collection. A vintage electric guitar. And a Vox Standard 25 guitar from the 80s. That's quite curious. What's the estimate? 100 to 150. It's not too bad. A 1980 Gibson ES335 TDSV, 1500 to 2000. Interesting. And an Alliance VP800 electroacoustic bass. Westone bass guitar. It's pretty cool. Fender Squire Affinity Strat and a Frontman amp. Eco Ranger guitar. French Mircore guitar stamped Brugère and Mircore, 1000 to 1500, 19th century. Let's have a look at the tuners. Are pretty plain. Some of these guitars can have really fantastic tuners. It's a nice coffin case for it, and bird's eye on the back. A Burns bass guitar from about 2000. And a Kent acoustic guitar. Baldwin 704 semi-acoustic bass guitar. And a Tanglewood TW28NS guitar. A John Shuker custom Jeremy Meek active 6-string fretless bass. There you go. Interesting quilted maple top there. 15 guitar reference books. Always useful. 18 guitar reference books in catalogues. Nice. 9 guitar reference books. Telecaster style guitar and a bouzouki. That's a pretty bizarre lot, but okay. Gretsch Duojet G6128 TCG. It's quite nice. 800 to 1200 is the estimate. Gibson Les Paul Standard. Fender Mexico Strat. With the case, everything is in very good condition in this auction. Takamine P3 DL 12-string guitar. Curious. Gretsch Electromatic G5422T semi-acoustic. And an Ibanez Prestige series guitar for those that like to rock. Good kind of rock metal type electric guitar there. Oh wow, a Kramer 450B standard bass guitar. Lovely. Estimate 450 to 550. I suspect that that will go a bit higher. This is from the 1980s, so yeah, not a bad one. I am a fan of these, of any aluminium necked or kind of fingerboarded things. Nice case as well. Yeah, that's decent. I like that. I like the Kramer. That's a nice nice item. I think it will go for a bit more than that, but maybe not. Bass is perhaps not as desirable as the guitars. Fender CD60 SCE electroacoustic guitar there. Pretty standard. And a Norman B20 folk guitar. And a Gordon Smith semi-acoustic guitar. 500 to 700. The interesting F-holes. A Rickenbacker 330 12-string semi-acoustic guitar. 1500 to 1800 is the estimate there. Duesenberg Star Player TV semi-acoustic guitar. And a Fender Mexico Precision bass. Dean Rhapsody 12-string bass guitar. G&L ASAT classic vibe guitar. Yeah, it's nice. 250 to 350. It's not bad. Washburn Rover RO10B treble guitar there. You can request the condition reports. Ibanez Gem 555 BK Steve Vai guitar. I do not know enough about these to know if things are genuine or not, but I just assume they are, unless I spot something. Gibson Sg Special from 2005. Mason 5-string bass. Washburn Chicago Series guitar there. Looks fairly standard. Fender Squire Stratocaster, nice pink colour. Santana SE electric guitar. A Taylor 414 CE electroacoustic guitar. It's a solid guitar game in this auction. Tanglewood bass here. SX VTG series guitar. This is 30 to 50, pretty low quality instruments. Pasadena 12-string electric guitar. Hitchens treble guitar, Hofner treble guitar. Lindo treble guitar, so we're a lot of travelling. Double-necked Hawaiian guitar, formerly owned by Newcastle bandleader Peter Fielding. This is an interesting object, I think. I do quite like this. 80 to 120 is the estimate. Marshall Valve-State ATV guitar amplifier. Line 6 Flextone 3 modelling guitar amplifier. Never enjoyed the Line 6 amps, I'm afraid. A Celtic floor standing harp. That was withdrawn. It was Salvi Nicoletta student lever harp, so that's gone. A Romanian cello, Reagan, looks pretty standard, and the bow as well. See the picture there, not too bad, looks okay. A Laka by Vintage ukulele there. A Kala mahogany ukulele, cased. Roland JD XI synth. They've spelt Roland wrong, but never mind. Swiss cylinder music box by Nicole Freres. An Edison standard phonograph, horn and cylinders. That's a bit curious. Edison opera phonograph, horn and winder. Some Kef model speakers. A pair of Mission electronic floor standing speakers. Now we're getting to like digital processing. I think this is getting a little bit out of our way. We're in hi-fi systems now, so let's skip through and see. We're into turntables, so potentially we need to check the list, but I think that could potentially be the end there, yeah, because we're into LPs. So I think that is I think that was it. That was the auction. So actually not quite as long as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, it was just few instruments, some interesting stuff. Then it was some pro audio, and then that's it. I think here we have a few other kind of books on musical instruments. I think that's it. These last 4 lots, let's have a look at that. So volume Himkins musical instruments there, and 3 books relating to the cello. 6 assorted books related to organs and organ music, and a quantity of music related books. So yeah, that's it. That is the end of this auction. So I mean, it's been pretty interesting. The pictures, I have to say, are extremely impressive. Nothing really jumping out at me. There's a few interesting lots. Yeah, I have to say, solid auction, solid photos. Would like to see kind of more in the future, but good diversity, and yeah, hopefully they get some interesting lots in the next auction. So if you're interested in this auction, I'll put a link in the description. Check it out. Obviously this is based in the UK, so if you're trying to bid on something from Europe or internationally, then check the fees and everything like that, and yeah, see what you think. Until next time, ciao for now. Bye. Many thanks for tuning in to the Musical Instrument Investigator. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please like, subscribe and turn on notifications, and watch out for the next video coming soon.